Welcome. Here we are doing nth roots. In this case, we have a square root. Just a reminder, when there is not a number in the radical, it's a 2. So the first thing we want to do is break up our radicands. So 75. Are there any perfect squares that go into 75? Well, one of the perfect squares is 4. Does 4 go into 75 evenly? No. 16? No. 9? No. 25? Yes. 25 times 3. Okay, so 25 times 3 is 75. Next, x to the 7th. Well, 2 does not go into 7 evenly, so we have to break this up into 2 separate radicands. One that we can take the square root of and one that we cannot. So 2 goes into what number evenly? Well, 2 goes into 4 and 2 goes into 6 evenly, and we want 7. So 6 is as high as we're going to be able to go. 6 plus 1 is 7. And finally, we have y to the first power. And 2 does not go into 1, so we're done with that. Okay, so taking the square root of 25, we get 5. Cross them out as you do them. The square root of 3, can't do it. The square root of x to the 6, well, 2 goes into 6 3 times, so we can do that. Can't do x to the first, and we cannot do y to the first. So what we have left is 3xy. Okay, let's take a look at number 17. We have the square root of 21ab to the 11th. So the square root of 21, are there any perfect squares that go into 21 evenly? Since there are no perfect squares that go into 21 evenly, we're going to go ahead and leave it as 21. Okay, then we have a to the first. A 2 does not go into 1 evenly, so that's going to stay. B to the 11th. Well, 2 goes into 10 evenly, so we're going to use 10 as the one that we can do, and then the one that we can't is going to be b to the first. 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, so since the only one that we could do right now is b to the 10th, we're going to do that one first. So 2 goes into 10 5 times. So that one's done. Everything else stays under the radical. Now remember, if you feel comfortable with these problems, please pause the video, try the problem, and then watch. This might be a good time to do that. Okay, number 18. So 50. So looking back at our perfect squares, are there any of these numbers that go into 50 evenly? Remember, there's also 36 and 49. That's right, 25 does. 25. So 25 times 2. C to the 8th. Does 2 go into 8 evenly? Yes. So that we can leave that alone. Oops. That's a C, not an A. So C to the 8th. Does 2 go into 16 evenly? Yes, so we'll leave that one alone as well. So the square root of 25, done. The square root of 2 stays. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2 goes into 16 8 times. And so those are done. So square root of 2. Alright, I'm going to leave 19 and 20 for you. I believe most of the ones prior all go into evenly. So, have fun. See you on Monday.